This is going to be one of the most impactful videos that you watch, bro, on how to become a high performer. Now, I'm going to tell you this because no one ever puts this directly into your face. If you want anything in your life, you are going to have to develop yourself into a high performer. And it can be done. So wherever you're at in your life right now, you can become a high performer. But we're living amongst a generation and time, and I'm talking from experience, bro. I know this feeling where we want. $10 million, beautiful wife, a mansion, supercar, thriving business, and, whatever else comes with like success and this and that. We want it, but we want it overnight. And if we know the roadmap of, it's going to take 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, it's going to come with a whole bunch of setbacks, a whole bunch of misery. It's going to be very hard. You're going to struggle. Oh, no, I don't want it anymore. Leave it for that guy. I don't want it. It's too much for me. See, what I want you to understand is becoming a high performance man can be done. I've become one. And I was never destined to become one, bro. I was a drug addict. Grew up in the ghetto my whole life for 20 years. I'm 26 now. So you could imagine the life that I lived, hanging with the wrong people, doing the wrong things. And I can tell you, you can transform yourself. And without becoming a high performer, I will tell you that you will have to kiss the life that you want goodbye. So you have to determine what you want out of your life. Do you want to be a man that has everything that he wants, or do you not? Pick the road that you want to have. But I will tell you, each road you're going to struggle. You're going to struggle to become the man, and you're going to struggle to become a bum. Because either way, right, you're either going up, you're either going down. You're never ever staying on the same flat line, bro. I'm telling you. I used to think that you could be stagnant. Yeah, I used to think that you could coast. You can't. You're either going down, you're either going up. So you choose. Either way, your life is going to be hard for the next 5-10 years. Just choose what you get out of it. If you work hard, be diligent, be focused, show up every single day, you'll have a life with abundance, have the things that you want. But if you don't, you do the complete opposite of everything. You'll be sitting there one day thinking, why does this guy have it? And you'll sit there depressed and sad, scrolling on TikTok, thinking, he just got lucky. Yeah, no, he put in the work. So understand this, bro. One more thing before we speak about how to become a high performer. Anything that you want in your life, you can have. You can. And get this mindset out of your frame that, no, I can't have these things. Because we've been literally told from school, university, our parents, aim low. Achieve what you know that you can achieve. Do what everyone else is doing. No. See, the first thing that separates a person from a high performer, right? So you got a young man and then you got a high performance young man. This is the number one thing. And I've said this for a reason. I put this number one for a reason, right? It's having big goals. And this is huge, bro. And what I want you to understand is you've been framed. Have what everyone else has. Do what everyone else does. If your goals do not give side-eye glances to people, your friends, your family, people to online, then you aren't aiming high enough. You should tell your goals to people. I've always been someone that you should tell your goals to your family, to your friends. Now, you might disagree with me and you want to go kind of like ghost mode and just kind of, work hard behind the scenes, which I advocate for that as well. But I like that look that people give you. You want to make this amount of money. You want to have this type of business. You want to have this going on for your life. And they look at you like you're a weirdo. They look at you like you're, good for you to have dreams. No. What separates high performers from everyone else is that they have these big goals. And if they are big enough and people are starting to look at you funny, if you're a man that's about it, that's going to fuel you to truly work hard, align your life, really overcome any setbacks and, adversity that comes your way. If you're about it, if you're truly wanting to be a high performer. So the other 9 points we're going to speak about will truly solidify in you and make you a high performer. But you first need to start off with having big goals. Now, with this, right, what I want you to understand, with big goals and how you start to truly achieve your goals is that your big goals, right, must be broken down into smaller goals. So let's say that this is you today, right? And this is you 5-10 years time, because it takes that long, bro. It takes that long to have and achieve the life that you want. It takes like 10 years, 15 years, 5 years. It takes a very long time. So you got to be in it. But what I want you to understand is, here you are today, here you are in 10 years, whatever. Boom, 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 boom. Pretend that these are timelines, right? All those little squigglies. Here's your big goal. Break it down to smaller goals, and that's how you build momentum in your life. This is how you build momentum. You got a big goal, I don't know, just an example, $10 million, make your first 100. Then make your first 150. Then make your first 1,000, right? Understand that. With any goal that you have, break it down, build that momentum, achieve that goal, boom, you'll become unstoppable. Now, the second thing, and this is huge, this is going to sound toxic, as a big ego, whatever, is this is your mindset, right? Now, I want you to understand that your mindset is everything. If you say to yourself that you can achieve something, you will be able to achieve it. Understand it. If you say to yourself that you can do something and you utterly believe it, you'll be able to do it, bro. Right? And we're not talking stupid stuff like, oh yeah, if I jump off a building and I believe it so much, I'll be able to fly. No, we're not. We're speaking realistically, right? If you set yourself a goal, you absolutely believe it, you breathe it, you look at yourself in the mirror, you say you're going to have it, that will truly give you what you want in your life, right? So I want you to understand that your mindset is developed by one and one thing only. It's your actions, right? So your mindset will be framed on what you do. You can have a high performance mindset, which you do need. And this is just truly saying to yourself that you're the man, that you can do it. Go, 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 go. Anything comes your way, I will beat it. I will have it. Just really reaffirm to yourself, to the world, that you're the fucking man and you will have everything that you want. But with this, right, your actions will either make or break your mindset. So if you're living a life on this upward trajectory of building up your mindset, getting closer to your goals, your mindset will truly be, built within you. But if you're on a downward spiral, right, your mindset's going to play games with you. Your mind's going to give you depression. Your mind is going to give you self-limiting beliefs. Your mind is going to say, nah, you're not about it. What are you doing? Look at your actions. You say you want to win, but you're doing all these things that aren't congruent with winning. Your mindset will be determined on what you do. So I always say this, with your big goals, your mindset is achieved and solidified if you are aligning through your life to your goals. You're breaking it down and you're hitting those little goals, the little small wins. That's when your mindset truly builds. So get that. Without your mindset, without these small wins, without you telling yourself in the mirror that you're going to win and then backing it up through your actions and what you do every day, your mindset will be frail, weak, and you'll lose. Your mindset is absolutely everything. So really, really, really understand this. What you do makes or breaks your mindset. You must start saying to yourself you're the man, but back it up through your actions. The next thing is that you need to understand. So number 3, right, is that you must understand that life is learning. And you can never know everything. And this is huge, right? So we can kind of frame this as continuously improving. What you got to understand, if you get here one day, right? Let's say you're here right now and then you get here. You must understand that there is another level. And then after that, there is another level. And this is really kind of determined on your knowledge, what you can, or where you can take yourself, what you can do for your business. There isn't just this one level. There is always room to improve. There's always more things to learn. There's always better ways to do something. There's always more that you can be doing, instilling you. So what you got to understand, if you are not always continuously learning how to get better, how to improve, you will become stagnant and you will lose your momentum, which will ultimately take you on a downward spiral. So you never ever want to be staying here, because even if you do know more than other people, there are more people in this world that know more than you and they will beat you. So you're always needing to pivot and learn more and more and more and more and more. If you think that you know everything, you're a fool. Really understand that. I've been doing self-improvement for a long time and I'm just getting started. I could say to myself, oh, I've been improving my life for 5 years. I've been on my mission for about a year and a half. Oh, I know everything. I know 1% of what I know. And I'm not a fool to think, and I'm not egotistical to think, no, I know everything, I'm the man, this and that. No, I know that there's more to learn. I know that there's more skill to develop. I know that there's more things I can be doing. So let me go figure it out. But never ever think that you know enough, because you don't. You really don't, bro. So this is a very, very important thing. Always be striving for more. Always be striving to learn. With this, bro, now this is very, very important. It does kind of tie to your mindset, so it is attached to it, but I want you to understand that this one thing here this is a big thing. It's grit, right? It's also resilience, but it's also attacking. Now this is huge, bro, right? Now grit, I want you to understand, grit and attacking for me are kind of like the same thing, and I love it, right? Now no one really frames it this way, but I believe that every day you got to attack. I love to frame it this way, right? Your life must be attack, 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 attack. Always. Just go, 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 go. Wake up, win. Wake up, win. If you do not have this frame of like, whoa, I've got to attack the day, I've got to win the day, I've got to conquer the day, you have to get back up when things happen, like, you will lose. You will. If you do not frame this in your mind and you do not solidify this, holy bro, I promise you, something happens, you'll fall back down. And you don't want to be that guy that continuously falls down and doesn't get back up. And we are starting to live in a generation that's like that. Oh, you have these goals, you have these dreams. But one thing happens. Finished. Game over. It's not how life works, bro. I promise you this. You are going to be literally hit from all angles in life, right? Something's going to happen within your family. Something's going to happen within your relationship. Something's going to happen to your health. Something's going to happen in your life. Something's going to happen out the blue. And if you are not someone that can just say to themselves, I have to get back up. I will win. Win, 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 win. Attack, attack, attack. You will lose. Right? Now, with this mindset, right? If you just keep facing your setbacks, your adversity, you keep going, attack, attack, attack every single day, this will build up resilience. And if you are not a resilient man, you got a rude awakening of this world, bro. We know that this world is hard. We do. We know the struggle to become the man is hard, and we know being a broke bum with anxiety and depression is hard as well. So you must understand what level of hardness, or choose your hard. You want to choose the hardness to be great, or you want to choose the hardness to be weak. It's your choice. It's your choice, bro. So understand this. Through grit, through attacking, it will build resilience inside you. You will become unstoppable. So always look at your challenges, setbacks, and say, all right, I'm back up. I'm going. Win, 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 win. And that's how you continue this momentum. Momentum is extremely important in your life. And if you don't have momentum, you're finished. See, momentum looks like this, bro. This is you today. And understand that over the days, over the weeks, over the months, over the years, this is how your energy, your force inside you will become. You started off with literally nothing, right? Just a degenerate, a bum. But every day you got back up. You did what you're supposed to do. You kept on attacking. Win, 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 win. Look at how unstoppable that you become over a year. But you know what? And I am a young man that coaches other young men. I've coached heaps of young guys. You got to understand. Let's say that this is a week, right? This is 2 weeks. I say the cutoff point for most men is 2 weeks. There are so many young guys out there. Maybe I'm speaking directly to you, bro. You can't even get past 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And understand that after 2 weeks, after a month, your momentum truly starts to build and becomes like, whoa, I can't stop. But the 2 weeks of delaying gratification, showing up every day, doing what you're supposed to do, staying disciplined, staying focused, you can't get out of. So understand that it might only take you 2 weeks to build momentum and get past everyone else around you. But 2 weeks is too much for people. And actually, that hurts to say, bro. That, 2 weeks? I'm speaking to men of all ages, right? From literally 12, 13 years old to up to the age of 50, I have coached young men or men that age. In 2 weeks, they don't have it in them. So separate yourself and go hard for as long as you can. Build that momentum. You'll become unstoppable eventually, bro. So the fifth thing is that you need to have... Okay, this is beautiful. Now, number 5 is, I like to frame it this way. Militant discipline. Now, people get scared of this, right? But I love living my life in this frame of like, I'm the man, right? But also like, I need this military style discipline. I get up at this certain time. I say that I'm going to do this and I do it. I show up every day. I'm in a good routine. See, discipline, a militant discipline schedule is just simply a routine, right? You got to frame your life out day by day. Maybe it's every 2 weeks, right? Your kind of life goes like that. You got school, you got university, you got work, whatever. You have to map out your days. You got to map out your weeks, your fortnights, and think, okay, this is the day I'm doing this. This is the day I'm doing this. This at this time I will wake up. At this time I will go to sleep. At this time I will do what I got to do. At this time I'll do this. At this time I'll go to the gym. If you do not live in this military style routine, you're going to be in limbo. You're going to be in this state of just... It's not even stagnation. It's like you're just going down, bro. You are going down if you do not have a good routine. I don't care if you think that you're still getting things done. If it's not mapped out, if you're not doing things at the same time every single day, you're losing minutes. You're losing time. You're losing the most precious commodity that you have, asset that you have, because you know that there are many, many, many wasted minutes or hours within your day because it's not solidified of like, this time I'm doing this, this time I'm doing this, this time I'm doing this. I'll say this, and there's only a few men maybe watching this video, maybe in this real world, bro, like in the world as a whole, there are probably only millions of men that know this, and I'm one of them. If you live your life in a military style routine, you're going to be the most free you've ever been. You're going to be the most happiest. You are. But nah, military, oh, this is too hard. No, I will tell you that when you live a life discipline, and you do the same thing every single day, what's ultimately making you the man that you want to be, it's free. It's freedom. It is. But when you're living a life, you don't know what you're doing, you're kind of trapped, just on social media, waking up at this time, eating this type of yucky junk food. You aren't free, bro. You're a slave to your urges, you're a slave to your desires, you're a slave to your feelings. It's the truth. So to build up a militant style discipline routine schedule is that you do things at a set time every single day, and regardless of how you feel, you do it anyway. You feel sick, do it. Unless you're like, you're dying with the flu, take a rest, because rest is very important. But do what you're supposed to do every single day. Every single day. This is how you start to build up discipline. And discipline is only built on the days that you don't feel like doing something, right? If you feel like doing something every single day, you're not building up discipline. But if you say to yourself, I'm tired, but you go do what you are supposed to do, boom. That's how you built up discipline, bro. So understand that. With this, right? Now, I like to frame it again this way. What are we up to? Number 6. We're kind of going off track, bro. I had a whole bunch of points, but these are way more important that I had kind of mapped out. This. Now, I want you to understand focus. Focus is a huge thing. I know the writing's a little messy. You probably can't read it the best, but just listen to me, bro. You as a man can really only have 1 or 2 focuses. And then every single thing you do outside of your 1 or 2 focuses should align to building up your main focus, right? So what we're starting to see as a generation, right, is, this guy's making money here. Oh, this guy started this business. This guy's doing this dropshipping, e-commerce, all this, right? We are starting to have 10, 12, 15, 100 different things that we're trying to do. And we're seeing online, this guy, this guy started this, this is coming out, whatever. You need to pick something. 1 thing. 2 at most, bro. And dedicate your life to this. Now, your focus is also in alignment of your mission, right? Now, in life, we can have one or two missions, because we can have a mission for what we do with our lives when it comes to our career or our purpose, but then there are other things like building your body, learning to fight. Like one of my missions is learning to be the best fighter I can be at the moment. My other mission is building up this empire of helping young men like you, bro. So, but let me kind of bring that together, is you'll start to see that, whoa, okay, well, having a good body, learning to fight, and also being on my mission to help young men, my two missions are somewhat equally allowing me to focus like and create this power that it's just one mission. Because if I had a fat, overweight body, or if I couldn't protect myself or my family or my mum, you look at me thinking, oh, why would this guy? Why would I take advice from him? It doesn't make sense. So in some way, my two missions are still the same type of mission. They work simultaneously together, which is great. So that's what I want you to understand with yourself. Have one main focus, two main focuses, but try have them aligned so that they build each other up, that they're congruent with one another. If you've got one focus here and then another focus, and it's a complete other spectrum, there's going to be way too many things that interfere. So you need to decide what it is that you're doing, where you're going with your life, align your life to it, and then have this laser type focus on it. And every single thing that you do within your life is a building factor to that. If it's not building up what you're doing, bro, I promise you, your foundation and your frame will be all off. So have the same things in your life, because if they're way too different, you're gonna crumble. There's gonna be too many things that you gotta do, too many moving parts, and you don't want that. You don't want too many moving parts. You want main focuses, and everything else build it up. If it's not building it up, bro, you gotta reevaluate. Should I be doing this? And if it's like a hobby that you enjoy, right, and it's more for like your own happiness, yeah, sure. But when it comes to your mission, what you want to do with your life, what type of business you want to have, the type of man you want to be, they've got to be incongruent with one another. If they're not, it's a hobby or it's something that you do to, to feel good for a little bit. It's not your mission, it's not your focus. So with this, bro, number 7. Now, let's get back on course. Is that you need to have it frames back to your mindset, but courage. Now, with courage, bro, you got to understand this one thing. Courage, discipline, being resilient, being a man of integrity, honor, principle is very, very, very important. See, I want you to look at anything in your life, what it is that you want to do, what it is that you're facing, any adversity, anything at all that's kind of troubling you. And I want you to have the courage to acknowledge what it is, right? Acknowledge what it is that's troubling you. Maybe you got anxiety, maybe you got depression, maybe your ex-girlfriend broke up with you, or maybe this or that happened, whatever, bro. Something's happened. I want you to identify what it is that you're scared of. And then look directly at it and say, I'm not going to let you beat me. I am going to win. I am going to conquer this demon that I've got inside me because of this one thing that's stopping me. But with courage, right, bro, you have to frame your life with good morals. Now, this is, the same thing as having good tenets, good principles, good just parameters for your life. See, if you accept everything in your life, you're not a man with like proper integrity, proper honor. You have to have these boundaries for your friends, for your relationships, for what even you do. And if you do not, and you have too many things that aren't aligning with what you want to do, and then they seep into your rules and tenets and principles for your life, you won't be a man that has what he wants. Because if you want to be a high performer, if you want to live a life where you have the things that you want, you're going to have to set all these boundaries so that you're somewhat ruled out of like other people's energy. Like, or not energy, but like if someone asks you to go out drinking or something, and you're not a man with clear parameters, knowing that you're focused and centered on your mission, you'll break. And you'll say, oh yeah, bro, a couple of drinks, no problem. I'm not saying that you can't have fun. I'm not saying that, you can't, go enjoy life a little bit. But if that starts to become your life, and it's every single weekend or every couple of days you're drinking or wasting time or hanging out with the boys, you don't have clear parameters set. And the sad reality is someone else in this world that does have some clear parameters, clear morals for their life, is proper staying on course, they will win. And they will take what's yours because they've got these parameters that are keeping them laser focused, and you're letting other people seep in. So understand this. Look towards anything that is destroying you. Have the courage to face it. Understand that it's not going to break you. And then have these clear parameters in your life that you say, okay, no, I'm not accepting this. I'm not doing this. Sorry, bro, that's got to wait. I'm focused. Because if without it, like I said, kiss what you want. Goodbye. With this, number 8, bro, is balance. Now, this is something for me that's been very hard to do, but I've now started to understand the importance of balance. You got to understand that throughout your day, right, to a few hours before bed, it should be go, 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 go. Win, 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 win. No wasted minutes, no wasted hours, no wasted time. Like, you literally got to frame your life that way. But you've got to have some level of balance where at nighttime, okay, I'm going to read for a bit. I'm going to relax for a bit. I'm going to call my girlfriend or call my friends or hang out with not hang out with your friends. You're not going to be able to do that every night. But you need to have some level of balance in your life where, okay, you go, 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 go. No wasted minutes. But then you get some time to rejuvenate outside of your sleep. So me, right, my balance at night is actually meditating, praying. I read, and then I watch like good consuming content in bed before I go to bed. People might say, oh, you're not resting, this and that. That to me gives me some level of like, whoa, okay, downtime. I worked hard throughout the day. I get to enjoy myself. And that allows me to just come back to equilibrium, come back to balance. And without balance, I'll say this to you right now. I never thought balance was important. You will drive yourself to a proper madness. You will become it will become chaos in your mind if you cannot frame your balance. So understand that, okay, win, 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 win. But you need to dial back, peel back the layers a couple hours per night and think, okay, I need to kick back. Because when you get into the mindset of win, 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 and then you start having dreams about your mission, you start having, you just never stopping. And that's where I'm at in my life. And that's why I understand the importance of balance now. It will be more harm to you. It will be, and I thought for a long time, oh no, you just go, 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 24 hours. But then when I started to realize, like, whoa, my dreams are becoming what I'm thinking about and everything that I'm trying to do, it's too much. So balance is very important. But find your good vices as well. Because this is very, very, very important. You got to have things that you're not just sitting there, just eating junk food, watching porn, this and that. Like, it can't be like that. It's got to be something that still nourishes you, but you're at peace, you're at balance. With this, number 9, bro, is your body. I don't care what anyone says. I truly believe this. This might step on a few toes, but I don't care. You want to be a man that's about it? You want to be a high-performance young man? You got to understand that your body is everything. Not only will your body, make you feel confident and feel good about yourself, because it will, and you're going to feel sexy, and you're going to feel strong, and you're going to feel fit. It's the tenets that you build inside of the gym. Consistency, showing up, pushing yourself, delaying gratification, just being the fucking man with a strong body, with a strong mind. That will spill over to your whole life and every single other area of your life. The characteristics you build in the gym, pushing yourself consistently, discipline, delaying gratification, that will spill over to everything and build you to a point where you're unstoppable. That momentum is built. But without a good body, you don't learn those characteristics, those traits that you need to win. You don't. You do not learn showing up every day. You do not learn pushing yourself. You do not learn delaying gratification. So I'll say this to you right now. I don't care what your body is right now. You must be striving to have the best body possible. I'll say this to you again. I've got the best body possible that I've ever had right now. It could be a lot better. I know that, but I'm a natural, young, athletic boxer. I'm fit. I know that how I train in the gym spills over to how hard I work on my videos, what I put in this, into my book, into my coaching, into everything, my accountability group that I run with the boys that come to me for accountability. It goes into all those things. It goes into everywhere. It goes even into my crap job that I still have to work for the time being. It goes into that. I built these traits inside the gym. So if you do not build your body up, get these traits, feel good about yourself, even developing self-respect and self-esteem and a good body image and just feeling good, you need that. If you feel ugly, if you don't feel good, like you don't feel healthy and strong and fit, you will not have that same, I gotta win, win, win. You will not have that mental capacity to keep going, to do what you're supposed to do. So everything is a reflection on, is your body good? Is it on point? Is it where you need it to be? If it's not, that should be one of your main priorities. That should be one of your main missions. Get the best body you possibly can. Do not strive for anything that isn't athletic and fit and healthy. You don't need to get on steroids. You don't need to be big where you can't move. You got to be fit. You got to be athletic. You got to be fast. You got to, just because that will spill over to everything else, bro. Now the last thing, and I do believe this, and with the little bit of room that we got left on my whiteboard, bro, number 10 is that you need to become a leader. Now, I'm not saying that this needs to be your mission in life, but becoming a leader to some degree will extrapolate out, and it will show, okay, well, I'm responsible for my life. I take accountability for my life, and it will also somewhat solidify in you that you're a man that's about it. You never meet a man that's successful, that is just, a high performer, that doesn't have traits of a leader. You don't. So understanding that, okay, well, I can be a leader within myself. And then if you're truly about it, if you want to be a young man like myself and other young men that are like me, becoming a leader and helping other people get on the same trajectory, or giving them advice, or just being someone that they can come to for advice, or giving them some tips, that will help you in so many areas. There's a reward, there's a feeling that you get when other men come to you for help. I can't explain it other than it's right. It's right. It's how you should feel as a man. I couldn't imagine being a man that has not a strong voice. What I mean is, there are so many young guys, and I never understood the importance of this. Whether or not my videos get hundreds of thousands of views or this or that, there is still one person, maybe I'm talking directly to you, bro, that listens to me. You listen to me. And that's a very powerful feeling. Go get that feeling. We go through lives, people don't even look at us because our bodies aren't built. We're not necessarily leaders. We don't have anything about us to think, whoa, I want to listen to this guy. I want to be like him. So go be that guy that people want to be like. Go be that leader that helps others and people think, whoa, I want to be exactly who he is. Because I tell you, there's a power that you get from that, and that will extrapolate out into everything else, bro. Same thing with your body, like I said. Got a good body, it spills over to what you're doing with your life. You're a leader, it spills over to everything that you do with your life alongside. It gives you this superpower that is unmatched. Whoa, what a video. What a video. There are so many things I could have spoken about too, bro. I've got a whole bunch. I've got like 20 things here. But these, I believe, are the most important. Want to be a high performer? Take note of everything that I wrote on this board. You have to become someone with just all these tenets inside of it. If one thing's lacking, I promise you the foundation will be rocky. Two things are lacking, game over. It's the harsh reality of this world that we live in, but it's the truth. It's the utmost truth. It's the men that are really about it that win at life, and it's the men that are half-assed, don't have it in them, well, they're not going to have anything that they want. You choose who you become, though. Day by day, you show up, you do what you're supposed to do, keep on attacking, build your whole life up, do what you're supposed to do. Boom. You'll be a man that has what he wants. But unfortunately, if you don't instill all this, come on, bro. You know the answer. You don't want that life. Choose your struggle, choose your hardness. Either way, life is going to be difficult. So at least get something for it. Get something for it, literally, right? Love you, brother. This is how you become a high performance man.